Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more of Red versus Blue, you guys. Last time was absolute fire. Can I just say I am so incredibly pleased to know that Washington is still alive, and not just still alive, but also part of our crew, at least for the time being, while we kind of go and get the band back together. So I think that the perfect way to accent the wacky comedy of our crew is just to bring in a character like Wash, who is a total, like, polar opposite. Super serious, you know, just not even, like, from the same world. It just really feels like two different shows just came together, like two different Red versus Blues just came together. But yeah, guys, I'm so here for it. I absolutely loved it. I think it was a great way to kick off the new season. Today, we're going to be checking out chapters 5 through 8. So I'll just really briefly get into my final thoughts on the last few episodes. Before I do that, I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I am sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. If you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. So basically where we left off, I was able to confirm at the end of the episode that that was South. So there's that. We have that back up in the mix now as well. There's a lot to just put together from, like, they're giving me the little clues, like, and I'm trying to put them all together because I was really convinced that at the end of season 5, it really felt like nothing was real, and they just, like, rebooted everything. And now we see, like, oh, okay, well, it all was real. Like, the explosion really happened, but, like, apparently the ship made it. Like, it didn't I saw explosions, guys. I saw it explode. You can't undo that. However, now it would appear that the ship crashed, and we know, like, all the stuff they've been giving us about, like, oh, okay, like, you could put it together, like, oh, they were trying to turn off their radios and blah, 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 and so we know it had something to do with the AI. But there's still just, like, a lot that I'm like, oh, wow, okay, so they all just kind of got stationed other places, and I guess supposed to take place a few years later, and, like, there is a thing for, like, the Reds and the Blues, like, that it is an actual thing, I guess, in their organization, and I'm like, oh, so I guess I just got carried away and thought that, like, nothing was real, and the whole thing was a big simulation, and I don't know, even though Wash did say something about, like, simulations last time, like, what did you just say there? Then I also heard from you guys that I'm like, some things I'm doing okay. I'm, like, calling. I'm, like, close. But on other things, I'm just, like, just going off on a tangent and just, like, going far away from, like, anything close to what is really going on. And apparently it's entertaining. So I'm glad it's at least entertaining. But yeah, guys, at this point, I'm along for the ride. I've always been along for the ride on this show. It's just that now it's becoming a much more complex ride. So yeah, I just can't wait to see what's going to happen next. So today we're checking out, season 6, chapters 5 through 8. So without further ado, what do you say we just go ahead and jump right in to chapter 5? Let's go.
Dear Director,
oh, another.
all understand that a shift
They're all going to
from
start with
autonomy
us.
to oversight can be a difficult adjustment for anyone, but especially someone of your standing. In that spirit, we have attempted to accommodate your brief explanations to our
just
inquiries.
dripping
Nonetheless,
with
I feel
sarcasm.
compelled to inform you that even our trust has its limits.
Wow. So in other words, like, don't mess with us.
No one can approach the crash site. You can't come in. Sorry.
I need to see that ship. Check my clearance if you need to.
I know, sir, but it won't matter. They said I can't let anybody in. Anybody.
I have orders from command, Private.
So do I.
Oh.
These came from the director himself. Look, sir, I'd like
The
to help you. I
director
really
himself.
would. But this investigation thing, apparently they've started talking to people within the recovery force. Now everything's getting locked down.
Whoa.
You get command to call me and tell me different. I can let you in. Until then,
Okay.
there's nothing I can do. You can use Red Base if you want to make some calls. That facility's already been swept.
Fine.
Okay.
I understand.
He's doing his job, you know.
We have a problem.
I hope it isn't a math problem.
Me too.
Oh, great. We couldn't have found that out on the radio? We had to walk here?
They said we could use this base if we want.
I wouldn't use any radios right now.
Concrete base? Is it our birthday?
I want cake.
Can we find hey, maybe there's
cake.
like a cool nightclub nearby that you can't get us into either. That would be awesome.
You two just...
Okay, you know, it's not helping.
When I give you the signal, use that grav lift.
The what? How do we use it?
Just step into it. It'll do the rest. Meet me at the ship.
Okay, what's the...
They're gonna find a way to mess this up.
Damn it, I hate when they do that.
When they do what? Hey! Where's Agent Washington?
Oh, Caboose.
What do you think he'll do for a distraction?
Who knows? He'll probably, like, you know, make a noise or throw a rock. That's what I would do.
Oh, or I'd blow something up. Yeah. That was a distraction.
He could do that.
Yeah.
I think he's better at distractions than you
Yeah.
Now, but come quietly.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, I don't want to. You see, I am scared of the thing that I don't know what it is.
No, don't
I-
baby.
Well, yeah. Oh, now he's definitely not gonna want to do it. Ow! Oh my god, how far do we go?
Bullshit!
What?
Huh?
Quiet, don't you understand? What? I'm at the part where I got thrown 80 feet in the fucking air by the goddamn
I feel like some of this should just been in their basic training.
Sight.
And they have no idea what it does.
You recognize this ship?
Yeah, this looks like it.
Yeah.
Sheila!
Sheila, you in there?
What is he doing?
Oh, yeah, we transferred our tanks training program into the
In
ship
the
so they
ship
can
now.
help us repair it.
Yeah.
Did you inform command that you moved the program to the ship?
Yeah, we're not really big on paper.
They do. They have a different way of doing
If
things.
they don't know it's there,
Oh.
they may not have tried to activate it.
Good.
Aha! Here we go.
Hello, and thank you for activating
Sheila!
the... Wait, where am I?
Sheila?
Program. Instruction. Run a full diagnostic and load the logs from your last flight.
Affirmative. Exception. This system has taken damage. I am functioning at minimum capacity.
Yeah.
Program. Instruction. Override exception.
Do not talk to her like that. She is not a program.
Oh, Caboose, it's okay, honey.
Calm down.
It's okay.
Hey, I'm just gonna stand behind Caboose for a couple minutes. You know, for safety.
Okay. I only want to replay the logs from the crash. So can you please get her to do that?
Sheila, would you go ahead and do that thing that he just said?
Just do the thing, please.
Play the playback.
Hey, good job, Caboose. This is gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
Offline.
What happened? What really happened?
Offline, and my system clock does not match interior records.
Get loose!
System clock does not match interior, so they weren't. They were never in the future.
What about there? In the canyon. Can we land?
Analyzing data.
Tell me. Can you get us there?
I am unable to calculate.
Sheila, give me manual controls now.
Acknowledged. Manual control.
Whoa. Did we actually manage to...
Suppression. Rear doors open.
Where are they going? Close the hatch.
Rear doors open.
Wait.
Acknowledged.
What
What?
happened to...
Altitude critical.
What happened to what?
Brakes for impact. Brakes for impact. Brakes
What happened to
Hold on,
what?
everyone.
Brakes for impact.
Hold on.
Brakes for impact.
Everybody just hold on.
Oh!
Okay. So after that,
The ship crashed here. Then what happened to everyone on board?
The Blues got here first and offloaded the bodies and equipment. Then they started to get infected.
Infected? What were they doing with the bodies?
Gross. Shut up.
No, really, what were they doing with the
They
bodies?
said
Caboose says it. I was gonna say he doesn't even know where babies come
destroyed all the
from.
radios and their own comm tower.
Oh, okay. That was definitely Omega.
Yeah.
Had a similar experience?
Yeah, similar, exactly the same.
It all adds up then. Omega was the one who inherited that trait. During training, they discovered that he could move from suit to suit. For some reason, he preferred Agent Texas. They tried to reassign him, but he always made his way back to her somehow.
Oh god, it has something to do with church. It has something to do with church.
It's
It
a
has
long
something to do
story,
with
but
church.
it's why I was chosen for this job.
Okay. I
Right.
knew I'd heard your name before. You're that guy that went nuts, right?
I didn't do anything.
He
My
didn't
AI
do... Also, decorum.
control.
Shoot.
Right. It just happened to do it while it was inside your head.
Right.
Right.
Not in common, Agent Washington.
No, we don't.
He's like, don't say that.
Say that again. According to the prisoner, it should be in blue base.
Okay.
I want to see it.
What? I don't think so. That's their main...
Command calling recovery 1, level 0.
I have you, Command, level 0. Go ahead.
We have a beacon wash. Pulling the data now. Stand by for ID and
beacon?
coordinates.
I received it here, too. Standing by. What was that? That was my recovery beacon. It means an AI somewhere is in jeopardy, and I have to find it before something else does.
Coordinates locked. Transmitting now.
Receiving coordinates for recovery target. Do we have an ID?
Affirmative. It is from the AI Delta and...
Agent South.
Oh,
Agent
Delta.
South Dakota. Vital reports look bad. Yeah, she's in trouble, Wash.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Oh, she's in trouble now. That's for dang sure. Oh. Caboose. Oh my god, guys. That was a lot. So let me load up the next one. And as I'm loading it, I will tell you that, okay, that sums up what happened at the end of the last season, I guess. Boy, I could have sworn I saw that thing explode. But I guess it just got badly damaged and then had to do a crash landing. Alright, guys. Why would they specifically word this as, we tried to give it to other people, but it always found its way back to Agent Texas? I've had this theory about church for a while now, and I'm sticking to it, dang it. I know I'm probably reaching. But why would Omega fit so well with church when it took over him? And then there's like, I don't know. It's just really weird, guys. It's just really weird. Can we agree it's weird? Can we agree that it's weird? I think we could agree that it's weird. Also, Caboose. Oh, Caboose is just, mwah, he's just like sunshine in my life. All right, let's go.
Chairman,
Oh, it's going to be dripping with
more than an entity
stain.
to increase its power in
Oh.
these confusing days after the war. From my perspective, that seems to be a very common occurrence at the moment.
Was that a burn? Was that some kind of burn? I felt like a burn.
Delta.
Oh, here's...
Your suit's energy reserves are nearly depleted. The shield will
How
not.
much longer?
The meta will breach our barrier within 60 seconds. I suggest that you prepare your grenades while I divert power from your armor's non-essential systems.
No.
Okay.
You have a better plan?
Keep the shield up as long as you can.
Okay.
It starts to falter. Transfer yourself to the storage unit.
I think I would be more useful in my current state.
I'll dump my shield generator at the same time. There's no way that thing can resist the both of you.
You are abandoning me?
My best chance to get out of this.
He's...
South.
Poor
Protocol
Delta.
violations aside, this seems to be a very short-term solution. The meta will only grow more powerful by integrating...
Program
with it.
override. Acknowledge last direction.
Oh, no.
Preparing storage unit.
Get ready.
Shield failure in 5.
Poor Delta. Delta was actually really nice. He seemed surprised that she would just get rid of
There
him.
they are!
New targets incoming.
Don't let it get near her!
Oh! Whoa!
Her? Isn't she a freelancer like you? Yes! Just don't let her leave! Okay! Caboose! Hello! Hey! See that
Hi!
purple one?
Oh my god, they're actually like in combat.
Help her. Okay!
Oh!
She got in the way when I was trying to help her.
She got away. So that's where just tell him that she's on our side, and he'll be like, "Oopsie."
Watch your perimeters. Look for a shimmer. It can turn invisible.
Caboose is actually really
Take the equipment.
good at being bad at this.
Picked up cloaking from Tex. Wait a second.
Oh.
Equipment? Yes. Why? Shit. Wyoming. Cover me. What?
Oh.
Wyoming. Caboose, cover him. Grab those spike grenades. No, don't let Caboose help me. There it is. Hey, a little help out here. On it, Caboose.
I can't believe they're in actual combat. I'm so scared for them right now. They've like never done anything this.
That was the worst throw ever. Of all time.
Not my fault. Someone put a wall in my way.
There was a wall there. Wow, this looks really good. How did they do that when they were making this? Like freeze. Oh, when we're done, are we doing the time thing? Are we doing the time thing right now? Is that what we're doing or no? I don't think that's maybe. Whoa.
What?
The thing in white is the thing hunting them, right?
They threw a grenade that landed between us,
but don't worry, I saved you. It used Agent Wyoming's stupid time thing from the ship.
Oh, so it did?
Why didn't you tell us it could use equipment? Why didn't you tell me that Wyoming was on the ship? And why didn't someone give me something to yell about?
Uh-oh, yeah, she is in bad shape.
Affirmative. I am undamaged.
Yay!
However,
Hi,
Vicky South is
Delta!
seriously wounded. May I suggest moving me to a new host?
Roger that. I don't trust her anyway.
Yeah, well, I think that's pretty good call.
I'll do it.
Ah! He's like, I like new friends! Caboose.
Delta, what
Well,
happened?
this is gonna be
I agree with
interesting.
the simulation trooper. The Meta has most likely acquired both a temporal distortion unit and an
Okay.
AI capable of running it. In this case, Gamma.
Well, why didn't it kill
Gamma.
us then?
So he
I'm
got
sorry,
Gamma
but I do not have
from...
enough data to formulate an answer. I think we should simply be happy it is gone.
That makes sense to me.
I also
Okay.
agree with the glowing person. Everyone else sees a glowing person, right?
It is possible the Meta
Yes.
is in some way and is retreating to repair itself.
So, if we can find
Okay.
it before it does, we may actually stand a chance of beating it. Either way, I don't think we
That's
should
not a bad idea.
Then let's get moving.
Okay.
I can't walk on my own.
Well, I guess you better start crawling.
Oh!
Leaving you here to escape, you've got another thing
Agent
coming.
Washington, if I may, before you arrived, South attempted to turn me over to the Meta to save herself.
Really?
Much like she
Really?
wanted you to escape in our previous encounter with it. And as I have learned in our travels, her brother North suffered a similar fate.
Really?
Team player.
It is highly probable that she
Wow.
will turn on us again soon, and in her current physical state, she will only hamper our progress.
What are you suggesting?
That we do not allow her to hamper our progress.
That we don't allow her to hamper our progress.
Come on, Wash. What are you gonna do?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Good suggestion.
You're welcome.
Dude, you guys are some cold motherfuckers.
I mean, it isn't. It just feels like we're playing with a...
Everyone to know that I have no problems walking. And I take full responsibility for the grenade incident.
There's a breath.
Our channel before you go.
Oh, Caboose. You know, the first thing I thought was like, oh my god, somebody just killed someone in front of Caboose. I'm so upset for him right now. Even though we know, like, Caboose is no stranger to killings. However, my first thought, my protective instinct, Caboose was, I don't want Caboose to see such violence. He'll be scared. We all remember the skull incident, you guys. I don't want to see anything like that again. All right, so, yeah. I had no idea that that's what she did to her brother. That's, wow. And Delta was like, yeah, so I kind of suggest we kill her. And Wash was like, cool, dead. It does feel like we're just playing with like a whole different, you know, there was no fun cutesy Sarge moment. There was nope, just shoot you dead. Kind of feels like we're not in Kansas anymore, doesn't it? Oh, by the way, speaking of not in Kansas and things not being as they seem, did anyone catch that Sheila said about how her clock didn't match the stuff? Yeah, I called that one. I said a long time ago there's no way they're really in the future. But anywho. All right, guys, next one, Chapter 7.
Dear Director,
I live for the letters,
the
though.
program was granted the use of a single artificial intelligence
program.
unit for implantation experiments.
Okay.
The department records clearly show multiple agents in the field.
So they weren't supposed to do it on more than one person?
Timeframes. Surely this must be a logging error, and we anticipate a corrected document soon.
Such a passive-aggressive way to say it, but I see where you're going.
Great idea. Let's all put down our guns and not shoot anyone else that we're trying to help.
Well, see, you guys don't know the situation, though. Because she really would have double-crossed us. Yeah.
And she tried to give up Delta.
Well, technically, Caboose shot people, too. He didn't do it on purpose.
Right. Okay, sure.
Stop talking to me like that.
We're not talking to you like anything. No one is talking to you like this.
Caboose is so
I'm not
smooth.
crazy, okay? I'm totally, completely sane.
I
Now, if you'll excuse
believe
me,
you.
I need to go blow up this dead body.
Okay.
Hey, green guy.
I'm Blue.
Delta.
Oh, him.
Yeah, he's like, that's
Hey,
blue.
what's the deal with with this guy?
Destruction of unused armor or equipment is standard recovery procedure.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, I mean, is he like a whack job or what?
Are you aware of his experience with Epsilon?
Epsilon? Oh, you mean his AI?
Correct. Epsilon was an unstable intelligence unit that had to be deleted. Its integration with Washington's mind concerned our superiors.
Why was it
I believe that Agent
unstable?
Washington's
Why would
son
it? Why would an
resulted in
AI be
acceptable
unstable?
deviations. For now.
Wow.
For now.
What a ringing endorsement.
Explosion.
Confidence.
Okay, all done. Delta, I called command. They wanted me to pass along condolences at South's passing.
Thank you. I will be sure to archive that sentiment.
What did you tell them?
Good to know.
Caboose did it. Apparently, they already have a shortcut on their keyboard for reporting. Control F-U. I would have told them to use dots, but I wanted it to be believable.
Hey, my aim is fine.
And yet, the meta
Oh,
managed
his aim is not fine.
No, not dodge. It was there 1 second and it was gone the next. That's how I knew it was using Wyoming's power.
Okay.
on the ship with Tex.
His head was.
His head?
His helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody
Yeah.
is as twisted as you are, Wash.
Mhm.
Tex took it for some reason.
Maybe that's why the ship took a year to crash. So if the meta has Wyoming's powers, it's even more powerful than we thought.
Oh, did they like
And
jump a time of
scary.
year? Is that
Someone
what that
thought
meant?
it was to begin with. Back to square one. Scary square.
Oh,
Scary
like it's one of our
square.
cycles. So, what do we do?
What are you asking us? I thought you were like the big know-it-all super agent guy.
I would go home.
Yeah, dude. Retire. You got any savings? 401k or something?
Delta, can you shed any light on this?
Not without further data.
You know, why does it want these AI things anyway? I understand the equipment part. At least that lets you do cool stuff. But these AI things are just kind of annoying. They're just constantly yapping and causing trouble.
I am going to ignore that.
They
Yeah.
help us in battle, depending on their functions. We couldn't
Right.
run half our equipment without them. And if you get your
Oh.
hands on a smart AI, you can be damn near unstoppable.
Well,
So
like
there's-
smart like Delta here?
Not exactly. He's just the logical one of the family.
Aww,
Means something
it's a
entirely
good
different
AI.
from AIs than it does for people.
Now, let's not go
Oh.
around words like smart for no reason.
Wash's
Aww.
are more analogous to what you would call a fragment.
Actually, I
Oh.
don't care, so I wouldn't call
So-
you guys anything. And I would never talk about Zoe's anal, Gus. Especially not in public.
There is one.
He's like, I am polite.
Program.
Delta?
The Alpha is a fully formed.
Delta, that's enough.
What's out?
Huh? Wait,
Alpha
what?
AI. It's nothing. It's a myth. A fairy tale.
It is hardly a myth. Agent Washington, you must have memory of the
Delta! Command. Offline.
Alpha.
Oh.
There's something we're
somebody
not
has a secret.
supposed to
I get tired of
know.
hearing these things talked
Also
about.
hearing him hear.
You will too. They get obsessed with the idea of it. It seems like it's all they care about sometimes.
But what is it? Yes,
Why?
something really scary.
Why are they obsessed
You
with
don't
it?
have to tell us.
The whole purpose of the program was to study soldiers with experimental AI.
Okay.
Rumor has it they could only ever get one, so they had to copy it. The original was Alpha, then Beta, and
They
so-
all copied Alpha.
Yeah, I got
That's
like
why
that.
they only
I get
sent
that
the
is
one.
Annoying. The 20 of them are going to be awesome.
The copies became obsessed with this idea of the Alpha.
The original.
They
Oh!
always steer conversations towards the topic of the Alpha, where it was if they could see it. Some even took drastic steps.
Like
Drastic
shooting their partner in the head
steps?
drastic, or
I told you, she shot me in the back.
It's okay. That's. I've got to say this. I really.
shooting a friend in the back occasionally.
We're good with that.
Alpha on their own. They broke into the secret storage facility where it was kept. They almost got to it. After that, they
Wow.
shut down my recovery beacon.
Oh, great.
Oh,
We've done the
almost
metal
like someone
parts.
wants to interrupt that.
Killing more of your buddies.
Pipe down.
Recovery 1, come in. Level 0, come in.
Go ahead, Command.
Wash,
Okay.
we have a beacon.
I'm getting it too. Do you have coordinates and an ID?
Are you sure about this one? This is how it came in.
Command, you're breaking up on me. Please
What?
repeat how what came
Hold
in.
on, I'm not talking to you, Wash.
Who are you talking to?
And you're sure?
What?
Okay. It's Agent Maine, Wash.
What?
Agent Maine?
Confirm last transmission, Agent Washington.
Maine? How can that be? It's,
Please confirm Recovery 1.
yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
It's the meta.
What?
Command, give me those coordinates now.
Maine is the meta?
Freelancer?
Command.
Really?
Come in. Delta, what's happening?
Our transmission is being jammed.
Tell me you got the coordinates before we lost
A
them.
freelancer?
I'm sorry,
You have
I
got
did
to
not.
be kidding me.
Oh
I did receive partial
no.
data with the identification, though. It appears as
Okay.
though the meta is experiencing massive power fluctuations.
Power? Maybe all that
Power.
AI and equipment can't run on one suit of armor.
That is an excellent analysis.
Oh.
The meta is most likely dangerously low
Okay.
in power and will attempt to augment its energy in some way.
I hope it doesn't do that by trying to hurt somebody.
We might know where it's going.
Oh, see, our guys Words are useful. Also, hearing him say fairy tale was so bizarre and amazing.
Motor pool every time. Not every time. Every time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today. Today is Wednesday, Delario. Exactly. And where's Tubbs? Motor pool. Look at him down there. What's he doing?
Tubbs?
So what? What are we doing?
Tubbs, what are you doing?
He's on guard duty too. Yeah, but he gets to sit still while doing it. We have to walk. You complain too much. I don't complain too much, Burke. You don't complain enough. I have to complain more just to keep up the average. You know what I mean? Burke?
This feels familiar. I guess they all squabble like this.
Where'd you get that helmet?
What? Oh! Okay, and that's how we're gonna jump to another. Did we jump to another suit? Is that what happened? Caboose popping up at the end of the episode, just to remind me it's all gonna be okay. Can we talk about the fact they have a shortcut on the keyboard? Control FU. I'm dying. Caboose. I like how we got Caboose to perfectly shoot south by telling him that she's on her side. Friendly fire. What are you gonna do? All right, this is chapter 8. This is the last one we're gonna do for today. Okay. So when they said at the beginning there that, hey, we only sent you one AI and you have like a bunch of agents, please send new documentation, which is the official like corporate passive aggressive way of saying you messed up. So they copied it. No wonder it was getting like less. Some of the copies were unstable, perhaps, because they're like copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. You know, so what would epsilon have been? You know, A, B, C, D, E. He was the 5th copy. If they're going by, assuming that that's how they're doing it, which I would assume is they are doing it like alphabetically. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know how they're doing it, but I would assume so. Okay, so it kind of looked like we jumped to another suit at the end there. So I'm guessing that's how. So Agent Main is the meta? Is that what they were implying? I don't know. I have so many questions. All right, let's go.
Dear Chairman, I understand your concern that increased activity would bring increased risk. However, our fail-safes are simple but foolproof.
Are they?
Dead or dying agent's beacon automatically notifies our
so that they can go
team,
destroy it.
We will be on the scene immediately to secure all the military's property.
Okay. So in other words, like, don't worry about it. We got it.
The meta must be here.
Yeah, because no one else in the military would have a standard issue motorcycle just like that. Also, the piles of dead bodies might have been a clue.
Just keep your heads down and your eyes.
I mean, they're contributing.
Going to advance along that wall. You two take Delta, move up along the other side.
Okay.
Don't use the radio unless it's absolutely necessary.
Okay.
And don't make a move until I do.
Okay.
And no screw-ups this time.
Okay. Are we gonna sit here on the beach all day? Or are we gonna go get this thing?
We only have one chance at this before it gets
back to we gotta make it count, you guys.
You guys are gonna botch this.
Agent Washington,
oh dear.
It would be best if I assisted you in battle rather than helping Caboose.
No.
Statistically speaking,
he doesn't want an AI.
Better trained to use
I said no. Now get going.
Psst, hey, Delta.
Yes. How may I be of assistance?
Hey, can I ask you a couple questions about this Freelancer program?
Certainly. I will answer what I am capable of answering.
Oh, what he's able to
What
answer.
does Washington want you to tell us about it?
I believe Agent Washington is uncomfortable discussing our program in any fashion.
Because of what happened?
Failures during the implantation process.
What are failures? How many were there?
Several. The director felt time was limited and escalated the pace of experiments.
Oh dear, that sounds unsafe.
South as another such failure.
Yeah, but you didn't even get an AI.
Correct. Agent South Dakota and her brother North were merely another kind of experiment.
Another kind of
experiment? One agent received an AI unit, and the other did not.
I guess we found out
a social experiment?
Precisely.
That's kind of twisted.
She put him in a position to be killed. South rarely worked in a direct fashion.
South was...
Other experiments like the Dakotas were common towards the end. For instance, Agent Carolina was implanted with 2 AIs at one time.
Oh, for North and South Carolina.
Indeed. She only functioned for a short time, and not very well while she did.
Wow.
3 minds at one time proved far too taxing.
Oh, wow, that's messed up.
Would he be having problems too? Like that Carolina chick?
Undoubtedly. Agent Maine's power symptoms are only a small indication of what must be happening inside his helmet.
Oh, great. Powerful and crazy. What a winning combo.
Warning, enemy target detected.
Oh!
Yep, there it is.
What?
Yes, thank you for stating the obvious.
Oh, guys, please don't mess this up. Please don't mess this up.
Kind of now! Signal. Move up!
Yep, that would be the signal, would be the yelling now, and... Okay. Oh, I'm so worried for everyone involved here. I don't want any one of these 3 individuals to die, because I like them all so much. Oh my god. Look at the fighting in this, though. They did a really good job capturing this. Please. Please, no. Please tell me.
Don't
Please.
just stand there. After
Okay.
it.
If I may, I recommend that Caboose and I flank to the right and attempt to surprise.
Just do it!
Okay. Don't have to ask first.
There, use your rifle. My rifle? Shoot it!
Oh, our guys aren't used to, like, traditional war stuff.
I got it! That, what a shot!
Took the long way
Only counts
around.
if you call it. Oh, bullshit, dude!
It landed.
Come on, quietly. Yeah, okay. Hey, do you hear something?
No?
Yes!
What is that?
Are we where I think we are? Oh! Oh, except for that.
Who are they? They're the friends from our canyon.
Yes.
I don't know how
Oh, I missed you, friends.
But we don't have anything to worry about. Seriously, not a thing.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're gonna be much of a threat. Oh,
You
duh!
might want to take cover.
Yeah, take it, Blue. Take it. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh!
Wait a minute. Where's Caboose? Where's Delta?
That's a good question. Oh! Oh no! Caboose! What? You're with us now. Oh! Oh my god. They got Delta?
Hello, everyone. Now that we have our own YouTube channel, I've taken the liberty of
No!
reorganizing everything for a streamlined
No!
experience. Just hit
No!
subscribe to put it to use.
Guys, is Caboose okay? Also, they got Delta, and Delta's with a bunch of, like, creepy ghost AIs. I didn't like the, like, come play with us tone. Oh, no! Please tell me, guys, if Caboose is dead, you know I can't handle that. But how else would they get his... Well, maybe not... No, I'm pretty sure that's the only way. No, that can't be right. That cannot be right. I won't accept it. I don't claim this. I don't accept it. Caboose cannot be dead. You cannot kill my favorite character. It's a law. It's a law. Oh boy. So many shows have broken that law. Oh no, guys, no. They did not kill Caboose. I'm not even gonna fret about it because I'm just... And even if they did, like, I don't know, like death on the show, because technically Church and Tex are dead too. And they're like in robot bodies or something. We'd have to build them a robot body. Well, now we have Sarge back up in the mix, so we can I just say how happy I was to hear the music playing? Just know that some of our crazy crew was back up in the mix. Oh, wow, guys. All right. So I'm getting a little bit more perspective on this whole AI thing. So basically there was one AI that had been loaned, I guess, from one department to another, or given or loaned, I don't know. And they copied it so that they could have multiple agents, I guess, using an AI, maybe to make them, maybe to like strengthen numbers, like that kind of thing. But they weren't just experimenting. Okay, this is where it gets messed up. They weren't just experimenting with like, okay, well, can someone handle 2 AIs? Which is still like, wow, I clearly see that you have no regard for the well-being of your agents. But then like doing wonky social experiments. Like, what if we give one AI to a sibling and then see how their sibling gets jealous about it? Maybe they'll kill them or put them in the way to be killed. Wow, South was a total, like, oh, that's messed up. Wow. I am quickly losing confidence in whatever organization we're working for. It wasn't great to begin with because I feel like there's a lot of deception already with whatever was going on with Vic and that whole thing and the Reds and the Blues that we know. But yeah, now I'm really, what my faith in them wasn't great to begin with because of the way they were like questioning Wash and just, they clearly like, it does not seem like they have a whole lot of regard for their agents, period. Like, if they have to treat their agents like lab rats, then fine. Like, physically. But to do, like, psychological experiments is really, okay, like, what are you even after? Like, are you even after, like, winning the war now? Or is there something else? I don't even know. That's, like, beyond messed up. Alright, Caboose cannot be dead. I'm calling it now because I will not allow it. But Delta has been taken by this meta who is incorporating, like, man, if somebody couldn't handle 2 AIs at once, there was, like, I counted, like, 6 or 7. I don't even know. I wasn't even counting, to be honest. I was just like, no, this can't be happening. On the plus side, we're getting a lot of our crew back up in the mix, which always makes me happy. I detected a little tone of, I don't know. It wasn't this episode, I think it was a few episodes ago, where Wash was like, I'm totally fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go blow up a dead body. I'm like, do I detect a little bit of wonky humor from you, Wash? Perhaps our crew is rubbing off on you a bit, which I always wondered about. I'm like, are they going to make him, like, nutty, too? I don't know, maybe. I just have so many thoughts and theories, and I just don't even know where to start, and all I could think is that there's just much more to this even than just what we were just explained. Like, I just keep coming back to, like, there's some kind of, like, big conspiracy is what I keep coming back to. And I think there's definitely evidence of that already, but I just get this feeling it's, like, even more than, like, what I could handle right now. Like, it's even bigger than I could imagine right now. You know what I mean? But there's just, I'm going into full-on denial mode. There's no way Caboose is dead. There's no way. And what if that was a plan that Delta hatched to ensnare the enemy and Caboose is just playing dead? Is that possible? Guys, I won't accept that he's dead. I straight up will not do it. All right. Well, we have a little bit more insight on the whole AI program, the freelancers now. I wonder if Maine, the meta, is going around and trying to collect maybe they implied this and I'm just, like, now putting it together. Is collecting all of them, like, supposedly going to bring back, like, the original, maybe? Like, is that, maybe, I don't know. Is that kind of, like, what we're getting at, perhaps? Maybe that's obvious, I don't know. Or maybe it's an obviously stupid question. I honestly have no idea. I'm just along for the ride, hoping for the best. All right, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm just like, I could really just get carried away with the conspiracy theories. Like, I seriously could. I just need to stop myself because I'm like, I have so many questions about, like, why even do the AIs in the first place? Well, clearly, we had Wash explain, okay, well, if you get, and then there was that line about, like, smart means something different, and, like, Delta's just a fragment, and I don't know. There's just, like, so many pieces of this puzzle. I can't see what it's starting to build yet, but I know they're pieces. Does that make sense? I know they're cooking up something here. I just don't know what it is. And I know one thing for sure, and that is that Caboose is not dead. He's not dead. You cannot kill Caboose. You cannot. It is a rule. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. That was an awesome batch of episodes. I'm so heavily invested. I'm getting seriously like the best of all worlds right now with like the really silly, wacky humor and just like this really amazing mystery that I'm trying to piece together in my head. So all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please be sure to join me next time because I'm going to definitely need some help on just this whole series. I could tell it's already like escalating very quickly. So please be sure to join me then. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.